to do is encourage you to be able to look for the signs, because mental health is not one dimensional. So many times in our community, when we think of mental health, we only have this one stamp of what it is. Mental health, I'm a living proof of mental health. I was diagnosed with bipolar. I ain't finna go over here and hurt nobody. The statistics show that 1 out of 4 Americans suffer from a mental health diagnosis. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of y'all. So instead of being able to hide behind it, walk boldly in your truth. Don't be afraid of it. I was just telling a young lady over there, I used to be afraid to tell people, that I had sexual trauma in my life when I was younger. I was afraid to tell people when I go fill out a job application, I didn't want to write down that I was a felony. I was ex-felon, because I felt like somebody would take the job from me. But guess what? Now I contract with the state. I get to go sit with the governor at times, help to be able to create some laws that actually impact our communities. So don't allow anything that you've been through to be a cloud over your life and how you're going to navigate in recovery. So again, I encourage you guys, again, when you think of mental health, don't even think of it as one dimensional. It encompasses addiction, substance abuse, self-medicating. A lot of us in our communities, we know we got an uncle or auntie. If it ain't them, it's probably you, the one that's over self-medicating. So just be cognizant of that that's also under the umbrella of behavioral health. Be realistic, be willing, and have these open conversations. And don't feel like, a lot of times I feel like we think that mental health or this topic is a white people's topic. It ain't no white people's topic, it's an everybody topic. Because all of us got somebody that's been impacted. I know a few people personally right here in Columbus that have had family members that had to call all the way to Atlanta just to be able to get the support. There was a person that was over there in East Winton that was sleeping in the car, and everybody in Columbus rolled by knowing this person was living in this car for 3 or 4 years, but they had to call up to Atlanta just so little old me could come here. I never thought I had a voice, but guess what? We got that person out that car. So I encourage you to use your voice. If you can be bad in one aspect, be bad for advocacy. Be willing to be bold in recovery. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I have a co-presenter here with me today. I'm so glad that he was able to come down from Atlanta to speak alongside me. I don't want to take up too much of the time, but again, just part of my history is I'm a veteran, but I'm also an ex-felon. To you young men, I get it. We've been young. Don't think that none of us ain't been young. Everything y'all doing, we done did it, just went on the internet to tell on us. But I want to encourage you, have these open, candid conversations. Talk about how you feeling. Talk about what's going on with you. Before you get angry and run up on somebody, go grab a pistol, go and talk to somebody. Because you're going to get it either by force or by choice. Believe that. If you don't get it on your own, you're going to be put in a circumstance or situation where you're going to have to get it, and you're not going to be able to get it on your own accord. So again, I'm Tawana Jackson. My organization is recoverywarriors.org. Go online, look me up. I do a lot of advocacy work. If ever you guys need a speaker at no cost to you guys, I come down here and do it free of charge to you guys, free of charge to people. So if you're ever having an event, your church, your civic organization, whatever it is, and you need a speaker, please feel free to reach out. We're here today under the umbrella of NAMI, which is the National Alliance of Mental Illness. Columbus has a local chapter, so if anybody here that needs some resources, please feel free to reach out to NAMI. I have a few goodie bags that's going to pass out. And again, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you. Yay! Thank you, Tawana.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? I know it's hot out here. I'm gonna be real brief. My name is Corey Woods. I'm originally born and raised in Atlanta. I'm an advocate for mental health awareness through NAMI. A little bit about me. Now, this is my 5th time being down here. And it's crazy because I started down here, I was in Muskogee County Count. So, so if y'all been down here, probably like 9, 10 years ago, I was down riding through these streets on back of the recycling truck. You know what I mean? So I learned my way around, but I was incarcerated for 15 years. So I went into the system when I was 17. And when I first came home, I used to be ashamed to say that because I feel like I let my people down. But I'm not ashamed to tell my story because I've been through a lot. And the thing about mental health, what I've learned, seeing a lot of people, like I say, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're crazy or anything like that. Everything starts with self-love. I mean, you got to love yourself first because however you think about yourself is a reflection of how other people look at you. So we have to start with ourselves first in order for you to be able to help somebody else. And another thing, like Tawana was speaking of, when you start to see the signs of different people, you never know. If you speak something positive to somebody every day, you never know how far that could take them. Instead of us being angry with somebody, or I know how in Atlanta how people are stressed with that traffic. I mean, you're gonna be cussing like a sailor, you're gonna be mad, it's a lot of road rage go on, but like I say, one bad decision can cost you. And I'm a living witness to that because I made a bad decision by trying to take somebody who had intention to go rob a store, and I got jammed up and didn't even go nowhere near the store. So it's crazy, but like I say, it's a learning experience, and I love to come out here and speak to people and let them know about my different experience. I'm also an author, and during the time when I was incarcerated, I spent my time writing books. I have 7 books that I published on Amazon. I'm also a screenwriter. So my accomplishment through that, when I came home, I put my books out. I started linking up with some of Tyler Perry people. I'm an extra. I act on the side, and I have a film coming out that I'm working through some of Tyler Perry people. So like I say, you never can judge a book by its cover, and your past do not define you. Because here I am today, like I said, I never thought that I'd be around some of Tyler Perry people, some of the actors I've met in Atlanta, and different things. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be long, but love yourself first, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out here. And like I say, the main thing is sometimes speak their encouraging words to people around you because you never know what they're going through. Thank you.